I brought you to shuk Rishon, Ma'arav Rishon. I've been a tour guide for about 40 years. Israel is the cradle of civilization, and we're at the cornerstones of 3 continents. And ever since the beginning of mankind, people have been bringing goods through here from Asia, from Africa, from Europe. This is the center. You know, when you go to a museum, there's almost always an entrance fee. And in a museum, you can't even touch anything. And if you want to buy something to eat, by God, the prices they take at the museums, they're like $10 for a cup of coffee, $20 for a muffin. Here you got the best prices. And just look how many people come here. In fact, a shuk is really a museum of current life. When I discovered that you can do tours in marketplaces, my income just skyrocketed. And I said, my God, why haven't I been doing this longer? If I did this for a long time, I would be rich now. I'd have a big house. My family would be so happy. Wouldn't have to go living from one rental place to another rental place. You know, one is hardly better than the other one. You know, we've had to live next to sheep and goats and donkeys, you know, walking around. The first thing I would like you to appreciate is how ancient markets are. They've always been on roads that are not paved because once upon a time ago they didn't pave roads very well. And you can see this, you know, this whole area used to be like this. In fact, there used to be sand dunes all the way to the beach. The basic ancient roots of the Shvakim can be seen right here in the beautiful sand, undeveloped sand of the Middle East. The best farmers in the country bring their food here. Look how beautiful it is, fresher than you can get in a supermarket, and the prices are usually cheaper than in a supermarket. And these are little eggplants that even a child can take one bite of it and eat a whole eggplant at one time. I'm sure you've heard about spices. One of the most important things that have always come through markets is spices, because people needed spices to preserve food. As a tour guide in Shvakim, I get a percentage from the shopkeepers, and I bring them tourists, you know, to buy food, and I get 20% of everything they buy. So please don't be stingy. On this side, we have food. On this side, we have a store where you can buy things to store the food, to throw away the garbage, to clean the toilets after you excrete what's left over from the digestive process. יש לי בת שהולכת להתחתן בקרוב, אז אני מחפש דברים לקנות בשביל הבית שלה, שיהיה מסודר, ויש לך בסטה ממש טוב בשביל דברים כאלה. This is a really nice plunger. It's very flexible. I'm sure the price is also very good. I hope my children will have houses with many toilets so I can buy a bunch of plungers. I'll probably get them at a good price if I buy several. These are beautiful pants. I think these will fit you perfectly. They're the right color.
You look great with them.
Yeah, but this is women's pants, and I think you're a woman, right? I'm sure they'll sell them to you at a very good price, and they'll match so many things that you have because I get a percentage. Chad Pani, single-use plates and silverware are a must in Israel because, first of all, we have a water problem. So instead of using a lot of water to wash dishes, which also wastes time and soap, you buy disposable plastic things. A really good thing about these single-use plates and silverware is that after you use them, you can take them outside, make them a pile, burn them.
When will disposable dishes were invented?
I have no idea, and you can Google anything and you'll find a better answer than anything I can give you.
I really love this like shepherd style, like Middle Eastern leather strap sandals. Do they have those in there?
You don't want that.
No, I really do. When I came to Israel,
they're
I really
animal
wanted
products. They're made from animal carcasses, and that's not cool anymore. And it's not a style, nobody wears them anymore. You've been looking at ancient drawings of like shepherds and what people wore hundreds of thousands of years ago.
They like
Much better stuff, more comfortable, it closes the whole foot, and none of it is made with like real leather.
Alright, I guess.
And I get a percentage. This is called the finjan, which is the ancient kind of pot that's used for making Turkish coffee. It's called the finjan, a very Middle Eastern word. Also, there are pamutim for candles because every Jewish home on Friday night and on Erev Chag holidays we light candles, and you have beautiful candle holders here to make the Shabbat and the Chagim a wonderful experience.
Are they handmade?
Of course, I think so. I'm not sure. Google it.
No, I said no. Karen, no, seriously. You guys have been having way too much sugar.
Lady, I think you're making a big mistake.
Why?
I studied psychology in addition to becoming a tour guide. Children are biologically programmed to be attracted to what's good for them. This is sugar, and even more importantly, it's sugar that's made from corn syrup. So it's vegetable corn. It's healthy for them. You should give them more freedom.
Okay, I think they have enough vegetables.
Yes.
If you can buy anything you wanted here, what would you buy?
I guess I could get a keychain.
They have the best keychains for the lowest prices here.
What's the cheapest?
Like 2 shekels.
You get a percentage of that?
Everything. Great professional. This is a knockoff of Fairy. The leading dish soap in Israel is Fairy, but this is Ferrari, which sounds like Ferrari, which is a top car. This washes dishes faster than any other dish soap that you can buy. Garinim is a very important part of Israeli culture because in our culture, mouth has to be moving all the time, and you're either talking or you're cracking nuts. Nobody feels left out because everybody's mouth is always working. This is the best part of the shuk. It's a huge place where they sell everything for 5 shekels. Packs of pens to hanger for clothing. I don't know why I bought something for 20 shekels over there. I could have it for 5 shekels. I could spend all day here. Israeli-born people are called sabras because they're prickly on the outside but soft and sweet on the inside. And this combines the ancient with the modern because the cactus is playing an electric guitar and he dances like really well. So this is the most popular toy.
You want that? Karen, I don't have room in the luggage, and I'm not buying anything
You
else.
should buy it. This is your daughter, and you want her to come home with something that she really loves her, that she'll remember the shuk for forever. Children know what they need. You're a mother, right? I'm a parent. You always get children what they ask for.
שתזכה לשנה הבאה עד 120 שנה